So you don't know how good, you know? This is what we're out there. So this is just what we need to pass.
Each, I think there's a sample one for each.
Oh yeah, we just wanted to go up to Champillac and otherwise we'll see this guy there. You need anything else to get enough water?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
See you later on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everyone, literally. Yeah.
Well, we'll start like a, I can't remember what it's called, a Roman play where you start at the end and then go back to the beginning. UTMB is, like I've always said, you need an enormous toolbox with the sharpest tools in them, and I think to win a race like UTMB, the stars have got to align and you've got to bring everything and you've got to have your best day. And
you're running 100 miles, like, I don't think anyone out there didn't have points through the day where it was a slight struggle.
Some people had, in their own standards, bad Olympics, but then 2 weeks later set world records at Diamond Leagues. Stress, pressure, there's a lot that all goes into it, and it's sport is sport. Some days it works, some days it doesn't.
Team run. What a beautiful morning.
What a beautiful day to go run just 20 minutes.
How you say, Tom?
Yeah, good. Nice and chilled.
Good.
Yeah. Easy run. 20-minute shakeout.
Did you have a nice dinner last night?
It was actually alright. Yeah. You guys had some lasagna. And then I had very, very boring beige foods. Rice and chicken. Not like a fried one. You mean hybrid? Yeah, hybrid.
It's going to be a good old loop around the big old mountain. So just making sure Tom's got everything he needs and keeping him as calm as possible, really. So when he comes in, he literally can come in, get everything he needs, and then kind of get straight back out without really having to worry too much.
One of my goals for this race, and written, I don't know where my race number is, but written on the back of it were my goals for the race, and one of them was no regrets. If I was racing, if the race was again today, during the race and the processes during the race, I wouldn't have changed a thing. I didn't work too hard. My heart rate was low. My heart rate was exactly where it should have been, if not a little bit lower. The pace was perfect. It was the slowest splits I've ever run. From here to Courmayeur, from Chamonix to Courmayeur, slowest splits. It was 25 minutes slower than last year and 10 minutes slower than 2022. So everything panning out the way that I thought it was going to, and the way that, for me to have my best race, thought it was yeah, was exactly right and stayed incredibly patient. So no, from the race itself, absolutely no regrets.
What's your build up now? So
Just chill.
lie in bed, sleep. Yeah. Do you get much sleep?
Oh, I slept well last night. I was trying to get a couple of hours today.
Yeah.
Should be right, it's still pretty early.
And then you rock up pretty close to the start, I'm taking it.
Yeah, like 4:45.
Okay.
4:45?
Oh, that's
5:45.
5:45.
This is your story. You are going to ride in lights. Can be a day of your lifetime. It fills us with joy, supporters, audience, volunteers, organizers, partners. It's sports that bring us all together. Always unite us, never divide.
The race started and I think we got everything right at the beginning. I started on the 4th or 5th row back, so I could start really easy, and my first mile this year compared to last year, this year was 22 seconds slower, with the goal of being patient and not going to the front. It wasn't cold, but it wasn't hot, but it was super humid. Nutrition started not going down too easily. Yeah, I was sweating a lot and probably more than I thought that I was, but it was fine. Came into Courmayeur maybe 15, 20 seconds behind the eventual leader.
Everything seemed to be going pretty well. Like there was obviously a few, he said to me when we got into Courmayeur, like, I'm feeling great, I'm feeling fine, legs are great, but I'm just starting to struggle with some nutrition and stuff. But actually, you know, he took on rice, he took on some warm soup when we were there.
You then run from Courmayeur on the road up to sort of the trailhead, as they would call it in the US. I got to the end of that climb at Refuge Breton, had some water, put some water on my head to try and cool down a little bit. As soon as I started going uphill and my heart rate went up, I just immediately had these sort of waves of nausea and dizziness and had to stop. I got to the top of Grand Colfray and I called Soph on the way up, just saying, look, things aren't going well, but I'm okay. You'll see that I've dropped way back, but don't panic, I'm absolutely fine. But if you could come to La Foulée and I can see you there and we can then make a decision at that point.
Tom always says, like, whatever we get thrown at us in any, whether it's personal or sport or whatever it might be, like, we will find a way to get through it. You get dealt cards that, you know, you can't always fix, and if you train hard, you don't achieve the thing you still want to achieve.
I gave it a go. I did what I thought I needed to do, and the training was great. Just missing what I thought was a small detail, but actually turned out to be a pretty big thing on the day.
You know, whether it's me sporting Tom or Tom sporting me, like, we have always gone on to achieve something else, and I'm sure that'll happen next year. I'm sure, yeah, whether it's in our private life or in our sport life, things will improve, and we'll have new goals and dreams to achieve, and we'll go on to do those together.